So when I was 15 years old, I had a life-saving surgery at Loma Linda Children's Hospital, um, where I had back surgery,
Mhm.
and they fused my spine and put metal rods in my back and plastic ribs, and I was in a full body cast for almost a year.
Wow.
So it's a very long story, but the short version is I had to have physical therapy to learn how to walk again.
Mhm.
I had to be homeschooled. So having a physical disability, and I had that disability from when I was about 3, when I started wearing leg braces, till I was 15 and a half when I had the emergency surgery. And then now being 31 years later, I've been pretty much health free. I mean, I'm still disabled by society standards, but I'm functioning.
Yeah.
So that's what got me involved with the Ron McDonald House, was because I knew what those families of those kids went through at the hospital because I was there.
Mhm.
So that's what started my work with Ron McDonald House Charities, was I wanted to give back and help the families that had been through what I had been through personally, what my family had been through, caring for me for almost a year in the hospital in a full body cast. And then just as I continued to build and grow the business, I never really connected the dots that we were providing services to developmentally disabled adults and children. I mean, that was just my work. And then a few years ago, Jay Golding, my storytelling coach that I've done some of the speaking with publicly and shared my story on LinkedIn and kind of crafted a little more, he's the one that kind of connected the dots and said, your entire life's work, the last 30 years, you've been caring and helping for people with disabilities, and you yourself had a disability. And I said, well, yeah, that was the reason behind it, but I never realized that was my mission, right? and
Mhm.
then and then when I realized that that was my life's work and my passion, and I think my existence on this planet is to help other people.
Wow.
Well, then I started looking at it and I thought, well, gosh, I have all this in place already. I have the business, I have the distribution, I have the network, I have the connections. I have these boards that I said I know these people. How can I use this? All this that I've been gifted with. How can I use this to help other people? And then about a year or so ago, that's when it really took off, that we started publicly sharing my story and the company's story, and then
Yeah.
started, going out to nonprofits and saying, how can we support you? How can we help you? And it took off like crazy.